How you doing? This is pretty much where I left off last video here. I was filming this object going behind the tree and spotted something else going the other way. That's where I left off last time. Sorry it took me so long to get back to it here, but I've been dealing with things I'm sure you don't want to hear about. But this thing was clipping along pretty good, so it's a good thing I had the other camera running at the time, or I would have missed it completely. Well, what I found interesting was the angle that this thing is at and the strong light in the rear of the craft, whatever it is as intense as the one in the front. So I kind of ruled out a helicopter or an airplane immediately and started thinking, well, it's possibly a drone. So I'd like to know what you think about that in the comments there down below. But the more I looked at the images of it, the less I figured it was a drone. Now this here is one of the images from the object that was going behind the tree, and I've got some other images of this object. If you want to go back and look at the last video I did, you can see some other images of that. But this right here is a screen grab of that object that you just saw going by. Now what I find interesting is it looks like to me that this has got torsion field or vortex generators on every one of the lights here at the top. And I think what happens is once this thing generates enough energy or power that these lights flash and they go from a red to an orange to a white. And like I said, you would expect a red lights on the left hand side of an FAA regulated craft, be it a drone or an airplane, but not orange and kind of yellow. So I'm not getting drone out of this thing, although you might disagree, that's fine, but it just doesn't appear that way to me. So let me show you the color video that I took while this thing was flying by here. Shaky old man with a camera trying to film a moving object is what we got here. But these lights are capable of going from white to red to orange, and they're more pulsing instead of flashing. I mean, the white lights flash, but the other lights are just kind of pulsing. I slowed it down here a little bit because it's so shaky. But like I said, you can see it kind of pulsing, and the same lights that are red at times or orange are also flashing white. So I'm not thinking that this is a drone, but I might be mistaken, but I think it's something else entirely different. What it is, I obviously don't know. I mean, it's just there, whatever it is. So anyway, in this screen grab here, I kind of adjusted the contrast a little bit, but I left the plasma field around the lights, and you can kind of see that concentric configuration there on that bright white light. So I don't think it's a normal LED light that you would associate with a drone. I think it's something else entirely different. What it is, I don't know, but it's got a real strong, in my opinion, plasma field around it, which of course could be atmospheric distortion, but I think it's more plasma than light distortion. Again, here you can see the kind of orange, you can see the red. You wouldn't expect that from a light that's supposed to be flashing red. I mean, there's other red lights there, and then there's that yellowish orange. So I don't think it's a drone, but you know, you might disagree, that's fine. And I would be interested in hearing your opinion about this down there in the comment section below. But appreciate you having a look, and hopefully we'll get to do this some other time, and you take care out there in the meantime. Thanks again, I appreciate it. Talk to you later on.